I saw a post that said, "The price of intimacy is conflict. When you avoid conflict, you avoid intimacy." I feel like I've had a lot of conflict in my life, so I want to talk about it. The post goes on to say that real closeness requires exposure, that letting someone into your inner world means they will sometimes step on tender ground. Avoiding conflict is often a survival strategy to keep us from rejection and pain, but it can also keep us from real closeness. The post concludes that conflict is a chance to repair trust, strengthen connection, and prove to yourself that this person is not going to abandon you. I'll tag the creator in my caption, but I have a lot of thoughts about this. I've been around a lot of people who are conflict averse. Part of me knows that I need to work on being less conflict prone and being less argumentative. I can definitely be a contrarian and play devil's advocate, and I can definitely push a little more emotionally. But I do worry that in general, a lot of people are motivated by fear, and that fear prevents them from even trying or facing things head on. It can be really isolating and lonely for people, or at least in my experience, who do want those things to be worked out, who do want those things to be said out loud, who do want to see conflict as a positive thing, conflict as an opportunity, and conflict as tension that can be resolved instead of something to be scared of and something to run away from. I know that a lot of how we deal with conflict has to do with our upbringing and how our parents dealt with conflict, and whether we were encouraged to talk about conflict, stand up for ourselves, whether we were heard and listened to by our parents and teachers and other people that were supposed to take care of us. I know that a lot of it has to do with self-worth and whether you feel valued and whether you feel capable of being loved and whether you feel confident and capable in yourself. So it's definitely a very complicated issue. But in this world of very polarized ideologies, of hyper independent mindsets, of black and white thinking, conflict can be a skill that we can all strengthen so that we can strengthen our relationships, so that we can face challenging things in a way that is not scary and destabilizing, and in a way that brings people together. Inconvenience is the price of community, and it is an inconvenience to deal with conflict, but how we handle conflict is what keeps relationships going. Whether or not you think of conflict as a good thing or a bad thing, as a fight or a discussion, it is inevitable, and tension exists when any two people are nearby and constantly colliding.